All right, we are live. Hey guys, welcome once again to the Boom Boom Room. Here we are, where we are building, banking, and doing big business. And I got a great conversation for you today. It's not going to be long because my guest said, no, we can't go that long. So fine. She has the privilege of being able to boss me around because we have one here today, none other than my mother, living legend in the home based business industry. Miss Jerri Stewart. And if you were on stage, everybody would give you a round of applause. Yay! Jerri. But listen, we're excited to be here. I'm excited to be here because I have a question that we are going to answer for you guys. And the question is this. Everybody wants to know, will people still join my business during this pandemic? All right. That is the question people want to know. Entrepreneurs all over want to know, are people still going to join my business during this pandemic? And so the answer, mother, is
yes. Yes.
a resounding yes. And we're going to get into why they will still join your business, even though you may be thinking people are getting laid off and they're not going to have as much money. I don't know. Maybe I should start my auto ship. Maybe I should tell the person I was going to sign up with no. Maybe I shouldn't join. But as my mother, who has lots of experience in the network marketing industry, lots of experience building teams, lots of experience recruiting, and she still remains a top recruiter. As she said, the answer is yes. So, Mom, I'm going to pose a few questions to you because this is a great question. Um, if you're saying yes, with all the layoffs, with the stock market going down, with people losing money in their 401ks, with people losing their jobs in by the millions, why are people saying yes to the home-based business industry? Why are people's minds even more open now?
Well, now I do hear echo, but maybe you don't hear it.
Yeah.
But we used to say, and you remember that your mind has to be like a parachute and doesn't work unless it's open. And you never know what is going to open a person's mind. You never know what crises, what incident, what will come full circle to make someone to rethink things. And even though I know that there are people out there who may have a mindset of, oh, because of all this coronavirus and everything that's going on, people holding tight to their monies and they're not going to do anything. But that is their mindset. That is not my mindset. And that is not the mindset of many others. And the reason I'm saying that, Bunmi, is because, you know me, I do several things. I spin my plates, and I think I spin my plates well. And I understand that everybody can't do that, and that's fine. But it is my experience right now that if you are a person in this industry, then you need to get going, okay? You need to really push that restart button. And because, first of all, people are home, they're not going out because of the social distancing, okay? So they are home.
Hold on, do me a favor. I think you have a call or something coming in. If you could just X that out because it took your volume down.
I pushed decline.
There you go.
But I don't hear myself as loud.
But that's fine. I can hear you good now. So
can you? Okay, great. All right. And so I think some people are seeing what others have been trying to tell them for many years about having multiple streams or having something outside of your job.
Yeah, let me stop you there because I've been telling people before this happened, you make hay while the sun is shining. Like the time to put something in place is really when you don't need it. And so many people wait. I'm telling you, so many people wait until they're under pressure and under the gun. And now they're trying to build their business with all that stress. I'm like, the time you should have just been smart, when the sun was shining, that's when you put something in place. So when a day like this comes, you would
Yeah,
already be prepared, right?
right. However, as long as you're above dirt, it's never too late.
That's right.
Okay?
Mhm.
And it's never too late, regardless of which side of the fence you're on. You know, the other day, let me give you two examples. One day, and I'm not going to talk about any particular, business because I really want this to be generic. But I know there's one young lady who I reached out to, and she called me and she said, Jerry, you got me this time. Now, if I put up my mindset to the bed, I've called this girl 1,000 times. I'm not going to call her anymore. But one of the things that I learned from Art Williams is the little bit more principle. And so, even though you might have called 100 times, you need to call 101 times. But anyway, so she was like, yes, I want in. And then another guy I thought about, I said, let me just, call him. And, of course, I'm human just like anybody else. And you start thinking, yeah, I know this guy, he's got a thriving business. Should I call him? Yeah, I'm going to call him. He said, Jerry, I really want to thank you for calling me. He said, my business shut down because of this coronavirus. He
Mm.
said, and I was really looking for something. He said, and you really called me at the right time. Well, guys, you don't know what the right time is unless you just call, pick up that 1,000-pound phone and get out there and reach out. And to me, you need now more than ever to have the mindset of you are saving a life. Okay. They need to be thanking you. All right. You are doing them a favor. You're waking them up. So many people are asleep. And the Bible says where much is given, much is required. And see, no's don't hurt me. And
Mm-hmm.
because I don't mind rejection, and because that's a gift that I honed or a gift that was given to me, then I need to use that gift to bring somebody else up out of their stinking thinking and let them know that they need another source. So I really think that minds are going to be are more open now. Now, if you've got the mindset that, oh, people don't have much money now, see, it's all up here.
Mm-hmm.
Your thinking is going to dictate whether you pick up that phone or not. Don't you think so, Boomy?
Absolutely, because if a person thinks, oh, nobody has money these days, that is going to be their self fulfilling prophecy. That is going to be the truth that they live out. And remember, the words you speak become the house you live in. So if you're saying nobody has money, nobody wants to join, oh my gosh, the stock market is going down, everybody's scared, nobody's going to sign up, that is what you're going to see on the screen of your life. But what my mother says, she was like, yes, man, I got so many people want to join. Woo, this is a good time. Everybody's trying to
Yeah.
do this. Look at this boo. They have 14 people in the pipeline looking. I got all these people. I mean, she's making calls and people are loading up on her calls to listen to that presentation. It's exciting around here right now.
Yes. And you know what? And I got an exciting mindset. I'm like, Boomy, I love all this activity we're doing around here. People for you coming up, picking up products. I got people on the phone calling, people texting me. I got the computer. I'm like, man, we having fun over here. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but we're having fun over here, and it's exciting. I'm telling you, it's exciting fun that we're having.
Yeah.
And we are gonna. Hey, guess what? We're gonna change some lives. Don't you agree, Boomy?
Oh, a whole bunch of lies. Because look, it was funny today. Okay, Vernon was on the phone. We was planning his profit party. He about to sign some people up there. Then we had Ron who came to pick up his product. Meanwhile, you were on the phone loading up people, putting some people in and loading them up for your next call. Then somebody else called on the other line with stuff else for business. I mean, business is booming, guys.
Yes.
It is booming. And so you already gave some examples on what actually you see happening. This isn't just what we think. This is what we're living out, and we're trying to.
Yes.
We're just wanting to show you you can create that same reality. You can create that same reality. So, Mom, let me ask you this: what should the mindset of a recruiter be?
Well, the mindset of a recruiter should be, first of all, as we always say, a do it now mindset. That's one of the things it should be. Do it now. Okay. And the mindset of a recruiter should always be, I remember Tony Robbins used to say, look, before you pick up the phone, just go, yes,
Yes,
yes. So you're kind of psyching up yourself. You're like, yes, and you're saying yeses. The yeses that you can do it. And the yeses is that they're going to say yes to what you are calling them about.
mm-hmm.
And I just think you got to have a positive mindset, first of all. You got to have a positive mindset that you are giving them something that they need. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you don't want to call somebody like, oh, can you do me a favor? No, doggone it, you're doing them a favor. You remember that, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
you just have to have that mindset, from your positive mindset.
Absolutely. And then one thing we were talking about, those who have a recruiter's mentality, because a lot of people, a lot of you watching are entrepreneurs, you're in the home-based business industry, and you make the bigger part of your money by building teams. So you want to focus on the recruiting, making or
Yes,
sponsoring, enrolling people. Another thing we need to do is leading with your thinking, right? Us as recruiters,
yes.
we want to lead with the right type of thinking. Talk about that. Because we
You
got to
said
be
lead
able
with
to,
your thinking.
yeah,
Yeah,
because we got to be
because
out front with our thinking.
if you're saying lead with your thinking, because your thinking is going to go across to them. They may have been thinking something negative, or they may have been thinking, people. But when you lead and let them know, man, these are some exciting times. And when you call them with that mind, they're like, oh, really? Because they might have been thinking something totally different. So you're leading with your positive attitude, your positive mentality, your words, and thoughts of things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are thinking positive, if you are thinking, um, yes, this is a great environment that we're in now to start bringing people in, then you can transfer that to them. But you have to be thinking the right thing.
Yes. And those of you who are leaders, you're leading a team, whether you're a leader of one, a leader of 10, 100, or 1,000, or just leading yourself, you have to put that correct thinking out in front, because reality is a lot of people are fearful. A lot of people are still watching that automatic income reducer TV, and they are buying into the media. They are buying into all the fear, and so you as the leader, you have a responsibility to help your people with the type of mindset they need to have. Because if it's not for you, they may fall into the, oh, I don't know, people want to join. People are going to cancel their auto-ship. People want to cancel their membership. Now is not the right time. Nobody wants to do this. So you got to be that champion mindset, and be mentally tough. That's what you need to do right now. You need to step up and be mentally tough and lead your team in the right way for them to think. Because remember, your belief creates the fact. If you think that you can, or you think that you can't, you're what, Ma?
You're right.
That's right. You are
But
right.
I love those words about being mentally tough, Boomy. And I think everybody can understand what that means when you say, be mentally tough. It means you're not going to be persuaded by what you see on the news. You're not going to be persuaded about what's coming across your Facebook site, and you're not going to be persuaded about those things. You're just going to be mentally tough and just not fall into that.
Yeah,
You're going to decide what your belief level is going to be,
absolutely.
and so it's there's so many cliches that are, we've said it so many times that it becomes cliche and you don't really get it in your spirit about, if it is to be, it's up to me, things
Mhm.
like that. But it's true.
Oh, yes.
If it is to be, it's up to who?
Me.
It's up to me. Up to who?
Up to me. Yeah. And so, as entrepreneurs, I remember I saw you the other day with the book Dare to Dream and Work to Win. You introduced me to that book probably 15 years ago. And one of the things he says in the book is that Entrepreneurs, you got to have entrepreneurial vision. You have to be able to see the end from the beginning. So you
Yes.
need to know that whatever what's going on in the world, this too shall pass. This
Yes.
isn't going to be the way until the end of time. This too shall pass. And so, as an entrepreneur, you don't just sit and wait for things to be over. You need to be in creation mode right now. Because if you stay in action, my mother taught me this, the Quakers say, when you pray, move your what?
Move your feet.
That's right. So when you pray, move your feet. So yeah, we need to pray, right? But we also need to stay into action. Those people who are kind of wimpy and wishy-washy, they're shrinking back and they're just sitting and waiting and seeing what's going on. Meanwhile, there are those of us who are creating and making things happen because this too shall pass. So you want to be ahead of the game once this blows over. If you keep working through it, that's just going to put you that much farther ahead of everybody else. So,
You know what, Boomy? Like when you pray, move your feet. And the Bible says, faith without works are dead. And it's just so many examples. I mean, if you go and you turn in the Bible about the men, that had the talents and all, and how, I mean, examples are there. That man that buried that talent and did nothing, that man was cursed
mm,
because he did nothing. The other ones, they did something with the talents. And so they were given what?
more.
More. Because they did something with what they had. So there are examples all around us. You just got to be open-minded enough to receive those examples. Somebody might say, well, I only believe what's in the word, then go to the word. You're going to find many examples.
I was going to say, repeat that because you just had a notification to kind of beep that out. So I didn't quite hear what you were saying. You were saying you're going to find many examples of what?
I said, there are many examples in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
That people can go, if somebody says, well, I only believe what's in the word. Well, go to the word. There's so many examples in the word about, faith without works, about making sure that you do well with what the talents and the gifts and the things that God has given you. Because we all have gifts. And we weren't given those gifts just to sit on. We were given those gifts and talents to be a blessing to somebody else.
Yes.
So we just need to make sure we use those gifts and use those talents.
And the Bible also says, without a vision, the people perish. So
they perish.
you
Exactly.
have to get clarity. We all have to be clear on what it is that we want. Our vision for our business, our vision for how many people we want to serve. You can't buy into the television, right? You can't buy into the television because they got a vision they want you to believe. And that vision that they want you to believe isn't for you to win at the money game, right? Hey, we got Joe Washington listening in. Remember that? You see, Joe?
There's a purpose for that television, and it's accomplishing just what it wants to accomplish. In terms of people watching it and enjoying other people watching them make riches while they just sit back, eat popcorn, and get fat. This could get deep, and I won't get deep because it's a plan there, the plan for you. But you don't let them plan for you. You got to plan greatness for yourself. Because if you don't, somebody else is going to plan it for you.
That's right.
And then you got to think about what's your heritage? What are you going to leave? Okay. And not only what are you going to leave in terms of monies, but then when your children and your grandchildren see you sitting around all day watching that boob tube or whatever they call it, and you're doing that all day, so what are they going to do? What are they going to buy into? Yep. Buy into what they see you do.
Complacency and mediocrity. And as the author
exactly
Joe Washington says, there is an enemy called average, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. The enemy called average.
Right. There's an enemy called average. See Joseph B. Washington in his book, his ministry. And you don't want nothing to do with that enemy because that enemy will keep you down. It will keep you suppressed, and you were meant to soar and do great things and experience abundance. not only when there's a non-pandemic, but at all times. We're living in God's economy. This is the vibe over here. And we wanted to do this video today because people are asking, will people still join my business? What is the climate now in the home-based business industry? Climate is we're winning. The climate is everybody wants to join, and more people now more than ever. That's
Yes,
the climate is people will pay the money for what they want to pay it for. And so
exactly.
if they have a vision to do something great with their lives, they'll come up with people come up with $1,000 for their kids' prom dresses. They can come up with $500, 228.
Exactly. That's I'm glad you said that, Boomy, because I was gonna say, somebody's business might maybe $30 to get started. Somebody's might be 100. I don't know. But there are some businesses that's 500 and more, and people will come up with it. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, you just got to have the mindset of, hey, right up here, the people have it. If they don't have it, they can go get it. You
Ooh,
know what? One of the things I will never forget, Myron Golden said, if you're not making 20,000 a month, go sell your television. So
Say it again. Say it again.
Myron Golden said, if you're not making $20,000 a month, you need to go and sell your television.
Tell them. Tell them.
You don't need to
Look,
be
tell
watching
them
it.
how I feel about TV around here.
Now, let me tell you, once in a while, I do like to turn on the TV, and when Zeke and I do, he loves like an animal show or the History Channel or something like that. We're not big TV watchers at all. But when I came here, I said, "Oh, Boomy, something about the TV." But let me tell you, Boomy never turns on the TV. Okay, never, because she said, "Man, I don't want that negative stuff put into my mind. What's on the news all the time." And her children grew up not not watching TV.
Mhm.
Now, maybe they may have watched a cartoon here or there, not sure, but I'm telling you, and there's no TV watching in this house, not in Bunmi Moore's. I can tell you that for sure.
At least I didn't do it, right? Absolutely. I don't got time for that. So, but Joe says his book is actually called Breaking the Spirit of Average. So look up Joseph B. Washington, Breaking the Spirit of Average. He goes back to our financial destination days. Remember, he was the guest speaker at the Big Group banquet. At the Big Group banquet. Joseph B. Washington, awesome. And Cassandra says, sell all your TVs. And Sheila Mack says, I love your parents' spirit. Absolutely. So, for those of you who are joining with entrepreneurs, we just want to encourage you today. And the answer is, will people join your business right now with what's going on? The answer is yes. They'll join even in more eagerly than before. They're going to join and they're going to have the money. And so, what should you be doing now? Thank you, Joseph. He said, you guys are awesome. What should you as an entrepreneur be doing right now to build and grow your business? Well, I would suggest that you do like my mother does. Now, I'm going to give you all some examples, but mine, on a daily basis, because you go hard in the paint. And right now, she does it for fun. It's not like she has to be doing this. They did network marketing and built teams for many, many years. So now what she does with her money programs and things she's in, she does for fun. I mean, of course, she can make money, but she just enjoys it. But let them know how you work your business. Like, what's the mindset? When you wake up, what do you do? During the day, what are you doing? In the evening, what are you doing?
I mean, you just can't say, oh, I'm just working one of these little old thingies and I'll just get around to it and treat it like a hobby. No, And even though, like Boomy said, I mean, if I didn't do it, I would still be okay. But I love it. That's my life. That's what I'm used to, and I go hard. I'm telling you,
He
when
does.
I decide I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I mean, I will get on. In fact, my husband got to come down and say, Jerry, at some point you got to come upstairs. Because I mean, I am on that phone, I'm on that computer. I mean, I'm just calling person after person. One thing that Dalzino taught me, yes, you can send out emails, yes, you can send text, but telephone will always be king. Okay. And so I don't have no problems picking up that telephone and calling folks. Not
And
at
that's
all.
what she does all day long, literally. I mean, some people think they're doing something by putting out posts and they hide behind a
Yep.
Facebook post waiting for people to come their way. Well, if you do social media and you're skilled at it, then great. But don't think if you're new in the industry and you haven't built big teams, don't think you just putting out posts is going to make people join your business. Watch parties work and posts may be good if you know how to effectively use it. But we're saying you gotta pick up that phone. I mean, yeah, it's
Yes.
old school, but it works. You gotta pick up that phone and connect with people heart to heart. So what I see my mother doing all day long, she's in a recruiter's
Yes.
mindset. All day long, she's in a builder's mindset. All day long, she and you should be inviting people to take a look at what you have. That's all she
Exactly.
does all day long. She's getting people, inviting people on the webinars, inviting people on the conference calls, doing
Yep.
3 ways for others, having 3 ways done for her. Saying, ooh, I mean, all day, ooh, let me call this person. Ooh, I thought about this person. Ooh, let me call so and so. He done built a big team. Let me tell him about this. Oh, I'm so excited about this program, girl. I'm gonna make so much money. And she's talking and she's decreeing and she's declaring, she's calling things. Well, I shouldn't even say that it's not as though they were, because I mean she's just forming them with her words and with her
Yep.
positive expectation and her excitement and her enthusiasm. And all that makes for a winning result. So we're telling you this so we can show you, because we want you to be successful. What we want for ourselves, we want for everybody else.
Exactly.
So it ain't just
And
about
you know what, Boomy? And when you pick up that phone and you call and you're excited and you got that excited aura around you, when you call them, maybe if they were gonna be negative, they sense your excitement and they
Mhm.
sense something. They be like, "Ooh, maybe I better."
That happens all the time, doesn't
Yep.
it? People will look. I ain't want to do something, but I may miss out. Her energy is so infectious. I say I need to listen to this thing. And I've heard people say to you, "Oh, I'll get on for you. I wasn't going to
Uh
listen.
huh.
I'll get on," and they get on and they love it and they join and they join.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Tarvis? Tarvis said that's a true networking spirit right there. Cass Million says, have a love affair with your king, aka the phone. The phone. So, all right. Look, my mother said, will people really listen to this for 30 minutes? I said, well, I said, yes, they will. We've gone 26 minutes and 55 seconds,
What?
and people are still listening. Yes, yes, yes. So the answer is you. If you give value, people will come. And that's what we're doing, guys. We're giving value here. Stay tuned, because I'm going to have some more videos with my father. I'm going to have videos. I'm doing a lot more these days talking about things in the financial realm and things to do with money and how your money works and how to grow it and save and protect it and take it and create more. Those are things that are so important to us right now, right? We got to learn how to shift our income back to us instead
Yeah.
of away from us, like taxes and all trying to do. We got to shift it back to us. We got to learn those things. And then also, but I'm always talking about wellness as well, because our health is our greatest wealth. As
Yes.
we say, don't just have your body well and your bank account be sick, get financial healing too. And so for all of us out there who are entrepreneurs, for all of the business owners, whether you're traditional home-based business, say now is my time. I got a
Yeah.
book. Some young lady wrote, if you want it, speak it. I think I got a copy of her book right here. This young lady
Oh,
wrote a
who's that
book.
beautiful young lady?
I know. I think you may know
I
her.
think her name is Aya Bunmi Moore.
And she wrote a book. If you want it, speak it. But the first step is figuring out what it is that you want. And it's not what it is that I want when the economy goes back up. It's what it is that you want now. Because even in the depression, people still got rich. So why don't
Yep.
you just declare that you're going to be on the winning side? You're going to get on the other side of the money, no matter what the economic climate looks like, that you are going to win. So if you want it, start speaking it. Use the power of your words. So, Ma, before we go, is there any last closing words from this
Yeah, let me
awesome
just say
living
this. We talk about
legend?
closing, Gloomy. It came back to my mind that, sometimes people will listen to those negative friends, okay? Those friends are negative. And this is what came to my mind. Excuse me, something's in my throat.
You want to take a drink?
Yes. Oh, okay. Do you remember, Boomy, when I used to say this poem about the negative people? Was it the negative people?
The
Are
dangerous
not the
people are not.
ones who hit you with clubs and rob you with guns. The thief won't I think it's protect your character trait or belittle your abilities to your face. It likely will be a well-meaning friend who merely crushes your will to win. No, he doesn't rob you at the point of a gun. He simply says it can't be done. Now, when pointing to others who already are, he'll smile and say, oh, they're superior by far. Personality wise and ability to, they're way ahead of what others can do. It matters not that this is untrue, for you feel others must surely know you. So
Mhm.
you're robbed of your dreams, your hopes to succeed, robbed of material blessings received, robbed of your faith that says, I can, and robbed by an ignorant, gunless friend. So the deadliest of men, remember, is not he with the gun, but the one who tells you what? It
It
can't be
can't be
done.
done.
Yeah.
So
So
don't listen to
guys,
what they
just
say.
remember that. Don't let anyone tell you that it cannot be done. That's not your friend. That is your enemy. And the enemy can't win.
I love it. We ain't gonna add no more to that. All right. The enemy can't win. And so we're gonna end it with that. Remember that, write that down. The enemy can't win. You are going to win and soar, achieve and do great
The
things.
magic is back,
It's
Boomy.
back. It's back. All right, guys, do us a favor, like, love, comment, share. People need to hear this information. They need to be inspired. We need to spread some light in what could be considered a dark time, but it's real bright over
Okay.
here. Our future's so bright. We need to do what? She already doing it. What, Ma? Our,
I can't hear you.
our future is so bright. We need to
Put on some sunglasses.
wear shades. Hey, your future's so bright. You need to wear shades. Same thing. She must have forgot. Okay. All right, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Karen Jones and Cass Millions and Sheila Mack, Dolores, Ladonis, and everybody else who stopped by. Hello, D. All right, guys. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, you are more powerful than you
Then
know.
you know.
Let's go
Stay
here and
away
take
from the dangerous people.
you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.